We go. Liverpool were top of the Premier League with a 100% record when they last faced at the weekend. They haven't found an answer to the style of play they're increasingly coming up against, one which Palace performed so well. Will Hughes is down early after that. So Chiesa putting his weight about. Not many visiting sides come to Anfield and start as the favourites. That has to be, on paper at least, given the relative strength of his side coming. But he's a hardy competitor. Hope he can run this one off.
Yeah, innocuous challenge. Struck until relatively recently. Yes, they've had a slight dip in terms of results. Maybe the performance at Arsenal, but the disappointment, I think, overrided by just how far they've come across the last couple of years.
On a previous visit to Merseyside 24 days ago at Everton, a game they could easily have won. In fact, all of the four that have gone without a win, they could easily have won. Here's N'Gamoa. And he gets it back, runs into Craig Pawson. Gomez pops it out to the right-hand side. Let's see how they do approach in terms of attacking. Morrison, an impressive...
Up from Ramsey, he was involved in the build-up play, cute bit of movement, flipped over the top by Endo, and...
It's Liverpool 1 against Everton. Here comes the first set piece, which is knocked away pretty comfortably by Sarr. Turn straight back in. It will be interesting to see who has much more of the ball. This is Anfield and this is Liverpool, but it is not the Liverpool that the fans are used to. Really, in Europe, they've become the side that teams fear. Teams are looking for Munoz, who is going to be up and down that right flank.
Yeah, he's been a revelation, Munoz, and it gives them that lovely balance, I think, with his attacking prowess. A pattern that works time and time again for Palace.
Here is Ramsey, who pops it into the far. Only recently 17. Okay, still very, very young. McAllister. 1 goal to the good on 5 minutes. Here is N'Gamoa, who's shown good strength there. And most of the possession that they had. Palace look to come forward. Liverpool have robbed it back. And then they'll look to break quickly with N'Gamoa. For a moment he had a side of goal. And then he hit it straight at the defender. Kirkes to put it in early. And he has done for Morrison, who's just got in front.
To use the defender who came over, Canvo, just looking to bend it around his left-hand side. He's able to get a block on the ball, but yeah, they look almost in a 3-4-3. Liverpool, Kirkes left.
It's a quick turnaround. They probably won't have time to play a different formation. Well, they actually have tried to change it up, and they've started with the real exuberance at the moment. Not for this season, though. Robertson can look long, and N'Gamoa will chase those, but that's too far, even for him. Deserves a start tonight after the impact he's made off the bench so far this season. That was just too far ahead of Nioni, and Palace can now counter. And this is where they can be much more dangerous. Instead, the header reaches N'Gamoa, and Liverpool have defended it well, but his pass is a little wayward.
Pino on the left-hand side just didn't get the elevation on his delivery. It was easy for Liverpool to clear at the near post.
Here they go again, and that's
McAllister gets the law into his own hands. I don't think it's probably a yellow card. It's a bit...
Some referees would go for the pocket with that one.
And that's where he's such a... McAllister not been at his level, of course, so far this season. Such an integral part of Liverpool's